feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left.
Hello, my beautiful OGN lovers. Welcome to Crypto Price Action Talk with Bitcoin Gorilla. OGN made it back to 0.3. Remember my last analysis? I talked about we coming back to that 0.3. In fact, we even made it to the 0.4 target. Now that's a good thing, because do you know what that tells us? It tells us that we have a confirmation of the bias lying on the monthly chart. I talked about this bias reacting to the price dumping to 0.15, right? Which is the price we got to during the May dump when Bitcoin broke the 30k support, forcing altcoins to react downward, and OGN was no exception. Now see, the beautiful thing about all of this is OGN has shown massive buy reaction on the same support. So OGN currently is trading at 0.3233 range. What I do see is this pull up is not over. So what I see is, instead of seeing OGN downward move as a breakdown, I am seeing it differently. I am seeing it that if OGN could be said to be in a range, how would that sound? Which means the move we made earlier in March, right, is still a continuation, because somehow, literally, the dump has not gone far from the move, and we've returned back to the range. So look at my chart. Does it not look like we are in between the same range and going back and forth this range? Because here's the thing, even though we broke the support, a lot of people talked about we breaking the support of that 0.2. Now we head to 0.154. It is not a bad thing, because it looks like it is still part of the plan of the bulls. On the 4 hours, if they can return and maintain above 0.23, OGN staying above 0.23 only confirms that this is a piercing of the support, which, if I look on the weekly, could end up being a complete hammer. And you know what hammer is? When hammer appears on support, and especially when it gets a confirmation candle, it only means that temporarily the move down was a fake out. Could that be that the breakdown of OGN 0.2 support was a trap for sellers? Now let's look closely into it. So we're going to go further. So on my 4 hours chart, the target is simple. It still shows that the pull-up is not over on OGN, and I could still see OGN heading to 0.5 to 0.6 range, right, to complete the move up. Now, if they continue the way they are going, it could be a stop-loss hunt to clear everyone that shorted the 0.7, 0.8 range. But here's how I see it. So the current where they are, they could pull back. Now, this pullback right now they are on could extend to 0.25, but of course, I don't see it going far, and I will tell you why. So I'm going to zoom in, so you're going to see the reason why I think the pull-up and the current pullback, the pull-up is not over, and the current pullback might not extend as far as we might think. So let's look at it. Looking closely here, let me zoom in to give us a better view. So looking closely, you see the move. So what do I anticipate? I anticipate that what happened here, right here, could repeat itself right here. So what I'm saying is, this line, this is our middle line, because we have a down channel line. There's a down channel, and the good thing is this down channel is beginning to contrast, is beginning to lose power for the sellers. When the down channel is contrasting, at some point it's going to shoot to the upside, and that's what I see coming. So we see our channel contrasting as the price moves down, and again the sellers are beginning to struggle to move down. So we see that, you can see it's getting tighter. Let me go to daily so that you're going to see the channel clearly. You can see the channel is getting tighter, and we see it almost meeting each other. The white line coming from the upside, the down, the one coming from the down of the price, they are almost meeting up. And this our yellow line inside is where the problem currently is now, and possibly could be an advantage to buyers, not disadvantage. So let's go back to 4 hours and let's talk about the yellow line. So the yellow line is where they are expected to stop, just like they did in the past. And I can see how beautiful, even here, you can see how the yellow line stopped them so that they can continue the move. When they made it here, they didn't make it all the way to the top. They had to stop on the yellow line and the move continued. So what I'm literally saying is this yellow line could be where the pullback that is currently going on could stop. Let me show you what I mean. If we zoom in, I am liking this because I backed up on OGN, so I like when things are looking good, and I will show you more confirmations on the weekly. So my OGN lovers, don't worry, I read all your comments and you guys are wonderful. Yes, OGN support is growing, and I'm liking it because I believe in NFT, and I see the way NFT is growing in the entertainment industry and how OGN is standing out from other NFT projects, especially when it comes to the NFT marketplace, on how artists distribute their work. And like OGN is backing these artists, telling them they can do it without even needing to compete in big, huge marketplaces. OGN give you access to create your own website, and you don't pay nothing until somebody buys. As an artist, that's a professional. Outstanding. Even if you've never had a website before, anybody can become a pro with OGN, providing you all the resources that you name. Just name it, you have it to just put your things out there. So OGN do have a future, especially with the help of this current thing going on right now. Is an opportunity to buy more OGN for me. Remember, this is no financial advice. This dump that is going on in the entire crypto market is an opportunity to back up more OGN. So what I'm saying is the pullback could stop right here, right at 0.3. In fact, if not 0.28 or 29, the pullback could not extend further, which means those in, first of all, we've cleared so many shorters. Yes, stop loss is going brrr, kind of. We cleared so many stop losses here. Those people who are shorting OGN on futures, we cleared stop losses here. We cleared stop losses here. Beautiful. That was why we made it above this yellow line, because a lot of people shorted OGN at this point. So they cleared all of them. All their others are taken down. So we are targeting next shorters is here. Brrr, the liquidation will go brrr. I love saying when liquidations go brrr, because of course, you know why? Because when you're on the other wrong side of the trade, it is your liquidation that is going brrr. So when you're on the right side of the trade and you're watching others' liquidation going brrr, you'll be like, yeah, it used to happen to me, now it's happening to you guys. Let you guys feel how it feels, you know. Don't mind me, please. So, like I'm saying, this pullback will extend to this point. Now, if worst case scenario, this BS start growing, we could extend this pullback to here. But that's not a big deal for me, because I believe that's still a good thing, provided we are having the market structure being respected. Put a respect on my name. Put some respect on this bull's name. We the buyers, put some respect on our name here. So what I'm saying is this: OGN is likely going to, at worst case scenario, we return to this point, still respecting the buyer's market structure, right? So you see the buyer's market structure is still going to respect, and we're going to attack again. And by the time we attack, we're going to be like battalions of forces with well-armed grenade, you know what I'm saying? We're going to clear these shorters, and the goal is we're going to target them to this point. Yes, that's the target. Yes, that's where I want to see the price getting to 0.5, 0.55, 0.6. In fact, 0.5 alone, we cleared the shoulders of 0.48. They took us down. They were the one that forced this breakdown. I have the plan. I have their names written down, how we are going to clear them. Don't worry. We planned it. We have them planned up. They extended this pullback, right? Of course, they're the ones that our pullback was supposed to stop here before Bitcoin. All of it, so they changed the whole thing and give this instruction: hey, everybody go down. And everybody went down just within a minute. So of course, we are heading back to 0.5, 0.6, because we want to clear these guys right here. And if this my buyers, see, they can be wicked though, so don't underestimate them, because they could just go like this and clear all these guys. The goal is to clear all these guys, which I know is coming. Yeah, it's going to come. Yes, it's coming. It might not go as like I said it will go, but it could move like this, right? Something like this, right? And clear it. Now everything is possible. What I'm literally saying is OGN is going to back to 0.8. Yes, we're going back to 0.8, and believe it or not, we could clear above it. I'll be right here to come back to update you. I can't wait to see these buyers stop loss go brrrr. Okay, so let's look at OGN on the daily chart and see what OGN is looking like. Is the daily chart supporting our 4 hours chart? Because hey, let's not get too excited, that was just 4 hours. The daily chart better support our view, or else things will get ugly. Because right, yeah, the elder brother has to support the younger brother, or whatever the younger brother is doing could get collapsed when the elder brother starts showing vengeance, right? So the elder brother daily chart, of course, has more say than the 4 hours chart. So let's look at daily chart and see what it's saying. So a look at daily chart. Of course, this is Bitcoin Gorilla Box. I developed this strategy myself, and there's no indicator. And if you want to learn, please come visit the link that is going on this video, Makavelitraders.com, to learn more about Bitcoin Gorilla, and of course how you can trade live with me on futures, so that you will learn how to also whip the ass. Oh, YouTube algorithm, you catch me saying that. Oh god, so that you will be able to also know how to short and make money in a down market when people are getting trapped in the buy aspect. So like I said, we see they're already pushing down, right? So if we need them to head right back up. So beautiful what they have done by clearing this one candle. Cleared, that was yesterday. We had about 50% rise in price. That was beautiful yesterday. So having that move up is going to change everything for OGN, right? So I want to look at this entire chart using I want to delete everything. No more noise. Let's just take away everything. And then let's go back to weekly chart and look at this plain chart. Ooh. Oh god, it looks beautiful. Why does it look beautiful? I see something I like. Does it look like I'm seeing triple bottom? Oh my goodness. OGN, this is sweet. This is sweet. Look, this is the support I've been talking about. I told you guys, I say this support is the monthly and the weekly buyer support. They will not let it just go down easily. Every time price gets close to it, they are going to shoot their shot. In fact, they have battalions of soldiers lying down here. They are not going to let it down. So you buying OGN within this range is going to be so profitable when the move starts. I do see 2022 is going to be sweet. In fact, the last time I talked about 2025, but let's first of all talk about 2022. October to December could be good for OGN, especially the fact that this weekly chart is likely confirming that the support is still intact and strong on the monthly chart. Just look at what we're seeing here. We had a spinning bottom that was rejected by the red candle, but followed by a huge green candle. Now you might tell me, hey, Bitcoin Gorilla, you still have like 4 days before this candle close. So what are you saying? Can't it just turn red from green? Yes, anything can happen. Anything can happen. This is like the game of football, right? Anything can still happen, but still we are having a clear confirmation, because if this candle closes the way it's closing, it's going to entirely turn to a bullish engulfing, changing the entire thing, right? It's going to look like something like this, right? Like some scenario like that. It's going to look something like that. It's beautiful thing. We want to see this happen. This only confirm that seeing this 2 candle is a sign of sideways, right? It's the sideways that you saw that has been occurring. So it means that we have recovered at least this move. So the move up is not over, and OGN is targeting this point first. These are the sellers that took us down. But here's the thing. So I am going to do this. I am going to try to bring in trend line and see what is the seller's trend line like. Can I make sense of it? Can I make sense of the seller's trend line? Let's see if we can make sense of the seller's trend line. Oh God, this is something else. This is something else. So we see the pressure on the seller's trend line. So the last time they broke the trend line, it was not fully broken. It's a trap. It was a trap. It was not completely broken. It was an entire huge trap. And I am just seeing it that we had this candle that pierced the seller's line but never closed above it, which this candle right here, this candle is a troublemaker. It's a candle that is causing the problem. So if we are going to break, we need to clear these candles. This candle right here, we need to clear it out. Once we clear it, then be rest assured this is where we are heading to, because if I go back, that is where my control line is in the entire downtrend we're experiencing on OGN, and that control line is the most important thing. So this range, right? We see we need to first of all clear $1 is coming. We're going to clear it sooner than you think. I see it happening in 2022. Actually, yes, it's going to happen in 2022, but mostly October to December is going to be quite memorable. Within that period, something is going to happen. Yes, something is going to happen. I'm not going to give you the exact date because, of course, we need to first of all leave the sideways. And sideways is one thing I've learned not to underrate, because it does not break easily. It does not break easily. So we returning to this point only confirms the sideways that we're stuck in a range, right? It means that we're stuck in a range within this range, and we need to somehow get above $1 to be free. So once we get above $1, it will be easier to pull back, because when we pull back, we're not going to get below 0.4 again. So when we pull back, we could just maybe 0.4, and then we can now attack 1.4, 1.5. This could still happen this year. Do not underrate the bears. See, excuse me, the breakdown of Bitcoin below 30K was a trap, and this trap is going to force a move to the upside. A move to the upside to retest the 58K range. This is going to force, just like you saw Bitcoin reaction as fast as it pulled above 30K to 32K, is the way you see OGN fastly reacting to pull from $0.2 to $0.4. That is exactly way we are going to move up to clear all these sellers. So this is going to be exciting to watch, because guess what? We have been bagging OGN in this channel. And don't forget, this is no financial advice. If you like this analysis, do not forget to subscribe. And don't forget, click the notification bell. You'll be notified when next I post the next video. And again, if you have an altcoin you want me to look in depth in, please share it under the comment section. I leave your comments. Please leave your reviews behind the video. What do you think about the analysis? What do you think about OGN? Is it worth taking some more OGN into your bag and hoping to exit at the end of 2022, or you're hoping to exit maybe in 2025, because that seems to be more profitable by just buying more as the price is going your way? I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. Don't forget, I will always come back to update you if you leave a comment below, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. You guys should stop breaking my heart. I see a lot of views, like over 100. I'm excited when I see it, but come on, give me a thumbs up to show me you actually appreciated the video and the analysis did a little help, even if it's just a bit of information it gave you. But come on, click the like button to show me you appreciate it. And don't forget that I appreciate you for watching this video to this very point. Stay happy trading. Thank you for watching.